the angle of elevation of the top of a vertical tower from a point A on the ground is 60 degrees. From a point B, 2 unit distance further away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the tower is 45 degrees. Find the distance of A from the foot of the tower. Very, very interesting question. This is JAMB 1978 mathematics question 41. So this is question on angle of elevation and depression. So this is trigonometry question. So let me try dividing the board. So let's put it in diagram form so that it will be easy. So let's say this is the tower. See how high it is. Then let's say this is point A. So I said the angle of elevation of A, this is point A. The angle of elevation from point A to that tower is 60 degrees. So let's put 60 degrees. So because angle of elevation is always to the horizontal. So this is point A. So let's say this is the foot of the tower. So from A to F, let's say this is distance of X centimeter. Then again, let's say this is the top of the tower. So let's say this is Y. So that means the distance TF is Y centimeter or Y meter, as the case may be. So because they said 2 unit distance away. So we don't know the unit. So this is Y unit. Now, there's another point B, which is 2 unit distance further away. 2 unit distance further away. So we need 2 units away from A. So that's where we have B. So now say the angle of elevation from here to the top of the tower is 45 degrees. So this one is 2 units distance away. This is 2 units. So that means all the way from B to F will be 2 units, 2 plus X units. Don't forget that. Now, there is something, we want to calculate the value of X. That's what we want to calculate. So there is one point that is common to both. There is a height that is common to both this and this. This is the height that is common to both of them. So if I take the sine of each, like for example, sine 60 will be tan 60 will be opposite over adjacent. So because this is right angle triangle. And if I take tan 45, that will be opposite over adjacent. So let's take tan 60 first. Tan 60 degree will be opposite. What's my opposite? Which is Y over adjacent. Adjacent is X. Okay? Let me make Y the subject of formula. That means Y will be equal to X tan 60 degree. So let's keep this equation as equation 1. Secondly, I will go for tan again. So tan 45 degree. So if I take tan 45 degrees, that will be opposite over adjacent. What's the opposite again? Y all over. Adjacent of that one is BF. And what is BF? That's 2 unit plus X unit. So which is X plus 2 units. So now I can cross multiply. Y will still be equal to X plus 2 tan 45 degree. Let's call this equation 2. So X plus 2 tan 45 degree. That is equation 2. So from here, I can equate both of them. Since both of them are Y, that means X tan 60 degree equal to what? X plus 2 tan 45 degrees. Very good. So from here, learning the value of tan 60 from what you already know before, because tan 60 is a special angle. So let me clear up this so that I can write it. I can have more space here. So tan 60 is a special angle, and that is root 3 over 1. So that means I will have X root 3 over 1 here equal to X plus 2. What is tan 45? That's opposite over adjacent, which is just 1. So tan 45 is 1. So that one, no doubt. So this makes the job easy for me. So I will have x root 3 equal to x plus 2, because multiplying this by 1 will not change anything. So let me collect like terms. I will bring x to this side. I will have x root 3 minus x equal to 2. So x is common to both sides. So I will have x bracket root 3 minus 1 equal to 2. So from here, I can simply divide both sides by x minus 1. So I will have x equal to 2 all over root 3 minus 1. So this is a short form. So let's try rationalizing this if this will give us one of the options. So let's try rationalizing it. So this will multiply by 3 plus 1 all over root 3 plus 1. So from here, 2 times all of this will give me 2 root 3 plus 1 divided by, so difference of two squares, I will have square root 3 all squared minus 1 squared. So this will give me what? 2 bracket root 3 plus 1 all over what? Root 3 squared is 3 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. In short, 2 here, 2 here. So my answer will just be root 3 plus 1 is my answer. That's option E. Thank you.